By the look of things, it seemed like there is no end in sight for the gbas and banter between Peter Obi and APC members because Ganduje, who is the APC chairman, has spoken, calling Peter Obi a liar and all of a story of threats to life and all these things that, the Labour Party has been talking about, the threat to life that is said came from Felix Morka is a lie. He just wrapped it up and said, this is a lie. You guys are just sensationalizing all of these things. And for what? Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, please go to the subscribe button and click on it. Also, don't forget that we are on all other social media platforms like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram as well, and YouTube. Subscribe and follow us on all social media platforms. Like this video, also leave your opinions in the comments section below. Let's discuss and share opinions over there. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. The national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, has dismissed as unfortunate and misleading recent claims by Peter Obi, former governor of Anambra State and 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, alleging threats to his life. In a statement personally signed by Dr. Ganduje, he described Mr. Obi's assertion as sheer mischief and outright falsehood that would typically warrant no response but required refutation to set the record straight. The APC national chairman expressed his displeasure over the allegations shared on Mr. Obi's verified X, formerly known as Twitter account. Ganduje labeled the post as malicious lie designed to distract attention and elicit emotional sympathy. Dr. Ganduje clarified that Mr. Obi's accusations were from a misrepresentation of remarks made by APC National Publicity Secretary, Mr. Felix Morka, during an interview on Arise TV's This Day Live on Saturday, January 4, 2025. At no point did Mr. Morka threaten Mr. Obi or his family, Ganduje stated emphatically. He further accused Mr. Obi of inciting his online supporters by mischaracterizing Morka's comments, leading to death threats against Morka and his family. By falsely claiming that Morka threatened his life, Mr. Obi has labeled Morka in the extreme, Ganduje said. The APC national chairman stressed the importance of truth in public discourse, particularly from influential figures like Mr. Obi, warning that spreading misinformation undermines public trust and democratic principles. This is this is a very touche way of calling somebody a liar. For if they say that you're misrepresenting information, it also means that the person is calling you a liar. That is just the blatant truth, but they are just putting it mildly, or they are putting it in a very decorated manner. It's like you putting shit inside a box of presents. That box used in wrapping presents, and wrap it with Christmas paper. It's just the same way Ganduje is, saying that Peter Obi is misrepresenting facts. Just call him a liar straight so that we'll know what you're talking about. What do you think? Let me even use this opportunity to ask you. Let me know in the comment section if you're of the opinion that, this was taken out of, this was just, blown out of proportion. Let me know in the comment section if you feel that Felix Morka did not outrightly threaten Obi. Let me know. Or if you think that I did threaten him, let me also know in the comment section where you belong. Morka was simply performing his duties as APC National Publicity Secretary. holding opposition actors accountable for their statements. Nothing more, Ganduje clarified. He stated that free speech protected under Nigerian's constitution must be exercised responsibly. So when it comes to your own representative, to your publicity secretary, it is free speech. But when it comes from activists, when it comes from, people fighting for the rights of normal average Nigerians, then it becomes, what's it called now? It becomes a libel. It becomes defamation. It becomes defamation and libel, but because it's coming from your mouth, your own representative, it is freedom of speech. Abi? Okay, now. Moving on. Calling on Mr. Obi to desist from spreading falsehoods and to accept criticism as an inherent part of democracy. Does Mr. Obi expect APC to remain silent while the opposition propagates baseless allegations? Ganduje queried. The APC chairman reaffirmed the party's support for Morka, commending him for defending the Tinubu-led government and maintaining clarity in the face of what he described as desperate political tactics. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. What do you all think of this? Like I said, did Morka threaten Peter Obi or not? If you believe he did, let me know in the comment section. If you believe he did not, let me also know in the comment section. But before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment from Uzo Daniel says, "Sir, we all can understand English when we read it." Another person says, APC is capable of anything. They are known for mischief. It's not going to be the first time they carries out the unthinkable. Most of them are anything goes. One needs to take any of their threats very seriously. You guys see the same way that MC Oluomo threatened Igbos in Lagos State that they should not come out to vote, and he not only threatened them, he also carries out the threats. The same way, people think that, we should not just consider what Felix Morka is saying as just, him defending Tinubu's government. Let's take every of his words seriously, because you never know what might happen. Larry says, Obi is turning into a desperate clown, whipping unnecessary sentiments from his gullible obedience. Sylvester says, just hear this stupid, useless, fantastically corrupt Gandola man, who by all standards ought to be in Kuje prison, still telling blatant lies shamelessly over the threats issued by Mr. Obi by Mr. Felix Morka, the PRO of APC party, which is in public domain. Udeme Johnny says, we are not talking about corrupt dollar thief that APC government hid. The last comment, let's take the last comment from Richard. It says, it's a pity that adults in APC would come out with barefaced falsehood just because they are members of a ruling party, which had brought us nowhere. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.